at the South Asian University in the national capital, where you can see that students have gathered to protest against the Sri Lankan government and stand in solidarity with the people of Sri Lanka as they go through a crisis situation. Emergency has been declared in Sri Lanka. We all have seen those visuals, which are definitely very worrying, and that is the reason the students of the South Asian University decided to come out in solidarity of the Sri Lankan people, as well as speak against the current Sri Lankan government, who has also imposed emergency in the country. These are the students of the South Asian University, and we'll go across to them to try and understand what they have to say and why they organize this protest. If you could just tell us a little bit that what provoked you all to start this protest, and what do you have to say about whatever is happening in Sri Lanka?
As you all know, the situation in Sri Lanka, it was a grave economic crisis and which led to a political crisis right now. And Sri Lankan government has imposed a curfew and state of emergency, and they have blocked Facebook and all the ways that people to express their thoughts and suffering. But now we as South Asian students and South Asians, we show our support to Sri Lankan people, that to show that they are not isolated in South Asia. But Sri Lankan government is isolating not only in South Asia, even in the world. If they follow this particular path, if they continue in this particular path, suppressing people and violence against citizens, and they cannot sustain in this particular path. So we demand revoke state of emergency and follow democratic norms, and like normalize the country. And government can be in power if they have popular support.
Right. Pardon, I'm asking you this question. Are all of you, from Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan nationals, or we see people from across it?
I'm from Sri Lanka, but there
Okay.
are all other people are from other South Asian countries. So we all demand Sri Lankan government. If you have lost your support, popular support, legitimacy, then you do not exist. Government to exist, you need popular support. You need people's will. Otherwise, you can't exist.
As we just spoke with Kaushalya, he had to say about how, a government can't exist without popular support. What do you think that needs to be done? What is the need of the hour right now?
I think the first thing that needs to happen is that Rajapaksa must resign at the moment, and that's the only way that the people can come close to offering a solution to the crisis that's going on. Of course, there is no clear solution to the economic crisis itself. A lot of restructuring needs to be done. A lot of reforms need to be carried out, and radical reforms which the current government is not willing to take.
So far as the Indian government is concerned, do you guys have any particular demand so that there's pressure built by the Indian government over the Sri Lankan government, any such thing? Or probably even in the international circuit, any kind of pressure that you're looking forward that probably should be put on Sri Lanka?
I think one of the things is that China must somehow restructure its debts that's given to Sri Lanka, and also possibly a debt extension, either restructuring of the debt or a credit extension. And for now, the best thing that can be done is provide some sort of relief, economic relief to Sri Lankans, and at least the scarcity of food and other items that is necessary must be sent out to them, especially from people across South Asia, I mean the state governments especially.
So probably all South Asian countries should probably come in support of Sri Lanka, help them, give them, relief materials, or probably give them a proper credit line. And especially China is concerned. What more do you think that could be done so that there could be an immediate assistance given to Sri Lanka, because the scenes that are coming regularly are not quite happening?
Yeah, it's very sad to see that situation has reached this point where uh, yes, you talked about debt crisis. Yeah, India has promised some amount, but if you see the scenario, Sri Lanka is going to be need some more. So it is the responsibility of international community to give to help Sri Lanka, and in these difficult times. And it's not only the government. The debt crisis has directly affected the normal people, civilians. So I think it is the responsibility of the international community to support Sri Lanka in this matter. Yes, but also in the name of economic crisis, the way Sri Lankan government is behaving, I think should not be in this level. I mean, like, it is Sri Lanka is a democratic country, and it is the right of an individual citizen in a democratic country to express their opinion in a very peaceful manner.
So we can say it's a unanimous call for the resignation of the current Sri Lankan government that's coming forward.
I'm nobody to call for the resignation for Sri Lankan government, but it is the people of Sri Lanka. I mean, the government has to listen to the people of Sri Lanka. I mean, go and sit down in the talks and then settle the dispute, and then you know, and then listen what people have to say to you. Yeah.
So the need of the hour, as the students over here who had gathered for the protest believe, is to listen to the people, and also they've called out to the international community to show support and probably extend help in forms of relief, or also probably China that needs to restructure its credit line so that probably there should be some immediate relief that the people there in Sri Lanka who are right now suffering could get. With video journalist Pradeep Gupta, this is Sreya Chatterjee for India Today.